How do they feel now when you're you're earning a living through poker and other business sense?
I think they in my families and my parents and they are pretty open about it. I guess in the traditional sort of big family that I have, they kind of like feel like you're the bad boy, in gambling. Like they don't look at it as a gambling industry. You're a gambler. You're sick, man. Kind of like one of the bad boy in the family, and nobody's, I guess, like think poker player is a career. Actually, I took it from this year from when I was in North America, just a poker player, into a poker business in Macau. I think the changes and make them opening up, especially when Macau has a booming gaming industry. So now they look at it as poker is part of the whole big picture. So it doesn't feel like poker is a crime anymore.
Was it something that you had to try really hard to like convince them, like sitting down repeatedly and trying to explain like what you was doing?
I guess from all along there, I wasn't the type that like sitting in the office like from 9 to 5. I can sit tight in the office, look at my computer. I'm not that type, so they already knew. Actually, any kind of game of chance or fun stuff or not only poker, like before we have poker in Canada, I think like blackjack was the game, and then when poker comes along, then nothing else. I think nothing else. It changes a lot in a lot of my friends, my community, the people in Toronto, and then like in the past 10 years, definitely I see a lot of people like learning and get hooked on and love the game of poker so much.
Now, I was 10 when I moved from England to Wales, and it's a completely different country, but they're landlocked, it's part of the UK. But I found it incredibly difficult because the culture was very different. I was half Chinese, everybody else was white. I had a different accent, found it really, really difficult. I can imagine moving to Canada in your teens was also very challenging, wasn't it?
I think that time I was like, pretty excited to go. And after I was there for the first few years, I think I adopted pretty good because I'm not the type that, as I said, I'm from a strict family. So I wasn't like, into a lot of parties or going out, a lot of friends in Hong Kong anyway. So I think I adopted okay. And at that time, my parents just left me with my uncles. So they took good care of me, and you're living with your uncle, definitely you try to be even a better boy at that time.
Yeah.
Until my parents sold their business and their home in Hong Kong, then our whole family is in Toronto until I came back 10 years ago.